What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Everybody, welcome back to MCNV Hip Hop Explosion. I am your boy, your host, MCNV.
Yeah,
I want to say welcome back.
one
For
time
you
for
new
your mom.
subscribers,
Check
what's
it out.
up? I hope I can make this one of the channels that you regularly tune into. I hope you subscribe, stay subscribed, and enjoy MCNV as I bring you hip hop, my hip hop, original hip hop, old school hip hop, fantastic beats, the best kung fu scenes on the planet, documentaries, and this episode is comics plus amazing. We will be getting into the Silver Surfer. I do it a little bit different. I bring you my narration. I do the voices. I provide the music, the beats. I also have Superman versus aliens and Superman versus Doomsday. These will be coming down the pipe as well. But right now, today, I want to bring you my boy, Silver Surfer. Once again, this is your boy, MC Envy, here at Hip Hop Explosion. And this is kind of like pat on the back. Yeah, what's up? I got over those 1,000 subscribers. The channel's doing okay, but that's thanks to you sticking around, subscribing, and rocking with your boy, MCNV. If you've been a member of the channel for a while, you know I just bang out my hits. Just lyrical hits. Not really with this new phase of hip-hop, to each their own. But me, I keep it old school dynamic. You want to hear lyrics? I'm your boy. You want to hear fat beats? I'm your boy. But again, this channel is all about comics plus amazing, hip hop, kung fu, and I am the executive producer of the comedy show Laugh Your Ass Off. But we can get into that at a later time, or you can just check out the channel, see for yourself. Season 2, episode 5, I'm working on right now. But for your pleasure, right now, all my Marvel fans, DC fans, animation fans, get ready for MCNV Presents The Silver Surfer. But wait, I want to say thanks and shout outs to Homemade. He's got a little skit where he does his artistic drawings. That's my brother. My nephew, Javon. What's up, yo? To all his boys that got on the channel and subscribed. What's up? I feel you. Appreciate it. Want to give a shout out to Korn, Jeff, Keith, my boy Ryan, Kiva, all the girls in the crew, Linda, everybody, the fam, everybody. I do this for you. So check me out, your boy MCNV. I've been doing this lyrical fascination hip hop for almost 20 plus years. So your boy knows what he's talking about. But let me hold you back. Let's get into the Silver Surfer, presented by your boy MCNV. Shout outs. 1. Enjoy. Hello everybody, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on everything fantastic.
What do you know of meaningless? Ah! do you know of meaningless?
The universe matters more than your meaningless squabble?
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength.
Brother to the lost when I'm thinking that. See you at the show, comic books and rap. From Hong Kong to MC, the mad props to Prince Vegeta. MCNV at the end, you're just a cheater. Unbeat you, hit you, drop to hit you, hit this not all of this, moving down the spot. What you get in here is a kamikaze shake, music, yeah, conveyor, build a MC. Welcome to MCNV presents The Silver Surfer.
The Omega Quadrant, a sector of space uncharted and unsullied by the pervasion of sentient life forms, save one, the Silver Surfer. And if I should die, what madness is this? One moment the celestial seas part accordingly before their one true masters, and the next I am bombarded by those self-same cosmic forces. The eye of the storm draws nearer, and within it, perhaps the source of this upheaval. The distant starscape is suddenly blanketed by an imposing figure. The Living Tribunal. Have you lost your head? At the speed with which my board was traveling, I could have. Speed is a function of distance and time, Silver Surfer, and therefore have no relevancy here. For time itself has come to a complete standstill. Why do you utter such nonsense, Tribunal? If time had been arrested, I would certainly not be holding audience with you. I am he who safeguards the multiverse from mystical imbalance, Silver Surfer. I transcend the realm of space and time. All the opposing realities. I am the living Trinity. Yes, you have told me all of this before. But if chaos has ensued from the discontinued time stream, then why do you address me through your veiled face of necessity? The end of all time necessitates a universe of complete order, tipping the cosmic balance. But if you are not responsible for the phenomenon, then who is? You recall that each of these beings was assigned to safeguard one of the omnipotent infinity gems. They failed. An extra-omensial energy parasite stole the time gem and suspended its temporal properties, eliminating any possible resistance and appropriating the remaining gems. I have from the frozen time stream, prevent the creature from defying my decree that the gems never be used as one. Who gave you the right to appoint me as your cosmic policeman? I grow weary of playing the pawn in the grandiose schemes of abstract entities such as yourself. I did not betray one galactic master to become the lacquer of another. I know it is in your power to stop this creature, so I suggest you do so yourself. For this self to act, all three faces must agree. Know you this, to maintain the universal balance, an agent of oblivion also seeks the gems. The choice is yours, Silver Surfer, but the judgment, as always, is mine. A choice? I should leave the gems in the hands of that demon? He will bring the cursed things back to his own world. But if I allow that, the agent of oblivion may get his hands on them. A choice. Tribunal. Hard one. I will seek clues to the gems' whereabouts on the planet from which they were pilfered. No matter how often I seek to escape the world of my former confinement, it is as though the shackles reach across the cosmos to draw me back to the pleasing, yet offbeat sphere its inhabitants call Earth. The city of New York. How bizarre it is to witness the busy inhabitants of this once bustling metropolis frozen in the midst of their routine lives like statues. Truly, this is the day the earth stood still. So peaceful and calm, a brief moment in time captured for all eternity. It is little wonder the tribunal's veiled face indicated that the forces of order would hail this as their golden age. But I have dallied here long enough. Time has no bearing on the rest of the universe. Oblivion's agent, like myself, stands outside the time stream, and our destiny awaits us. Monster Island. The natural serenity of this place now borders on monotony due to the chronal disruption. And there, members of the ill-fated Infinity Watch, whose gems were simply plucked from them while they were frozen in stasis. Wait, that foul-looking entity, is he the gem thief? Or is he frozen in time with them? Would that I were free to intervene, but I must ascertain the fate of my friend, Adam Warlock. I resent being called a foul-looking entity. Though I have been called many things, you can call me Death Urge. Such numbing cold. Something greater than mere physical force struck me down. My energy sap your will and feed your self-doubt. But still, you seek to stand. Good. I was told your tenacity would be strong, falling one. And given the chance, you could possibly hinder my progress and our mutual quest. My master would be quite upset if I allowed that to happen. So, I am grounding you, Silver Surfer, Now, where did I put those things? Oh, yes, here they are. Farewell, fallen one. Though we are both creatures born to roam, only my path has one true destination. The demon is truly mad if he thinks a simple spear will divorce me from my cosmos. Though black energy penetrates the core of his being like an ice-cold needle, the sentinel of the spaceways does not yield. His will unbroken, he struggles valiantly with the demonic weapon until finally free. If Galactus himself could not keep me tethered to this foreign planet, did Death Urge truly believe he would fare any better with this puny stick? It turns to ashes in my grasp. That is nothing compared to what will become of Death Urge when I get my hands on him. The cosmic winds carry the spore of the Infinity Gems. It is now only a matter of tracking down their abductor. The reek of death surrounding my prey is overwhelming. By all the rights, he should welcome my presence. And now that nothing remains to impede my quest, the perpetrator will soon discover, hey, something tells me that the streak of light in my otherwise timeless void can only spell one thing: Silver Surfer. I am pleased that you have not yet forgotten me, Death Urge. Well struck, Fallen One. Your attack has disrupted the dark force which comprises my corporal structure. A force given form by the despair and guilt suffered by every living, breathing creature in the universe, of which currently you are the sole representative. The fact that I was able to pull myself together indicates my assessment of our cosmic relationship may have been a bit premature. Perhaps you are not the life-affirming counterpart I was led to believe you were. You'll have to move faster than that to prove such an absurd theory, which may prove difficult against one who moves faster than light itself. I grow weary of this game, Agent of Oblivion. It ends now. As I thought, your much vaunted cosmic power has no effect on me. A testament to your own latent suicidal tendencies. Do you know why my face has no features, Fallen One? Because it is nothing more than a mirror into one's own soul. Gaze into my face, Silver Surfer. Gaze and recall the circumstances behind your tortured soul. Do you remember, Falling One? The terror in the eyes on those you judged unworthy of life? How they uttered oaths and condemnations at the very sight of your drifting figure, as cold and impassive inside as it was outside, eliminating any potential threat to your world-consuming master. Until duty called you to ruthlessly exterminate all whose passion for life drove them to self-preservation, and simplifying his task of draining the planets of their life energies as you turn a deaf ear to the masses at your feet, begging and pleading for a chance to be spared. And now you want to die because you feel guilty? Guilty that you still live while so many others because of you have died. But Galactus, he had suppressed my will, my very soul. I had no control. Do you truly believe that? You can't stand yourself due to what you did. Just relax, and I will. Do not fight it, fallen one. Let the cold hand of oblivion embrace you. When you feel the darkness take hold of your soul, the pain of existence will plague you no more. And why should I fight it? Asked the surfer. What do I have to live for? Nova is dead. Mantis dead. Shalabar in the arms of my own brother. You are the only hope for reality as we know it. Would you relinquish your own chance to atone for your sins? No. But I can no longer deny the self-destructive urges which torture me. In order to become whole, I must confront them head on. And short, death urge gone. No, part of him will remain with me forever. It is only fitting that we find the Infinity Gems together. In the distance, a figure creating a rift in the very fabric of space. And upon his fist, can it be? Yes, at long last, I have found the thief of the Infinity Gems. I am your master. He seems to be struggling with the soul gem embedded in his brow. I must act now, before he escapes into the breach and seals it behind him. Now, you do not realize the forces with which you contend. This is but the merest fraction of my newfound powers. Leave this portal at once, or face my full wrath. You have stolen that which belongs neither to you nor your universe. Surrender, creature, or face the unbridled fury of the power cosmic. The gems lost in the vortex. My power gone. Gone! I must retrieve the Infinity Gems before the portal closes. No! All the trials I endured to reach this point, yet I still failed to keep the Infinity Gems from falling into this new universe. That was not your mission, Silver Surfer. You agreed to keep the gems from being used in concert, a task which you accomplished most admirably. But I lost all 6 gems to another reality without undoing the effects of the time gem in this one. How could I not have failed? Upon stripping the vampire of the time gem before he escaped, you terminated its effect. As for the other 5, worry not. It is unlikely that the creature will scour the corners of the universe and find them all. But what if that should happen? Such an event would signal the demise of his universe, and perhaps our own as well.
Hello everybody, welcome back to MCNV Hip Hop Explosion. I want to thank you all for still sticking around. All you new subscribers, welcome. This is the channel where MCNV, me, your host, brings you all my original hip-hop, fantastic hip-hop, plus the best kung fu scenes on the planet. And today, we're going to get into comics plus amazing games, where I'm going to bring you Superman versus Doomsday. So stick around, enjoy, leave some comments if you want to talk to your boy. You know, you see all the comics I got on the wall. That's just a small portion of what I got. Small portion of what I got to bring you. And sometimes I just hit it off with the music, but sometimes I do the voices, the characters, all that. Your boy, MCNV, plus I add my original hip-hop to it. So I want you to enjoy, relax, say what's up, and have a good time. Just relax. Watch what I bring you, and I want to say welcome back to all my subscribers, all you new subscribers. Yo, thanks for joining the channel. It's because of y'all. Your boy made it over that 1,000 mark, more than 1,000 subscribers, and that's thanks to you. But I'm not going to hold you up. This is MCNV, where I bring you all that old school, fantastic kung fu, plus my original hip hop. And today, MCNV presents comics plus amazing. Right here, you see it on the wall, you see everything. This is my playlist of old school comics, the newest comics, and how I bring it to you. So get ready, you're about to rock with Superman versus Doomsday. Check it out.
Haha, what's up YouTube? I want to thank Marvel, DC, and the DBZ Universe. This is MCNV, about to bring things to you the way I do. So check it. Dedication. My new channel of events. Bring it.
What do you know of meaningless? Ah! What do you know of meaningless? Ah!
The universe matters more than your meaningless squabble.
Meaningless? What do you know? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then tell me what has more meaning than your own strength.
When I tell the lost, when I'm thinking that, see you at the show, comic books and rap, from Hong Kong is MC, the mad Prophetess Vegeta, MCNV at the end, you're just a cheater, hit you, drop it, hit you, it's not all of this, moving down the spot, what you get in here is a kamikaze shakes, music, yeah, kill the MC.
Yo, 1, 2, it's your boy, MCNV.
Curse you, Herald. Your whining indecision will be the death sentence for your world. Stand aside, then, Silver Surfer, and let he who gave you your power be the one to show you how to properly wield it. Galactus.
What's up, everybody?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button so you don't miss out on everything fantastic.
What do you know of meaningless? Ah! What do you know of meaningless? Ah!
The universe matters more than your meaningless squabble.
Meaningless? What do you know? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then tell me what has more meaning than your own strength.
Wanna tell the lost when I'm thinking that. See you at the show, comic books and rap. From Hong Kong to MC, the mad prophetess Vegeta. MCNV at the end, you're just a cheater. Unbeat you, hit you, drop to hit you, hit this not all of this, isn't down the spot. What you get in here is a kamikaze Shakespeare music. Yeah, Jamaica, killer, MC. Welcome to MCNV presents the Silver Surfer. Shh.
1010 approaching. Designated convergence point. Distress interface activated. Probe launched. 1010 attempting contact. Contact negative. Interface has failed. Cannot relaunch. Interface signal outrider structural integrity corrupted. Losing control.
The system
Has failed.
101 approaching. Designated. Convergence point. Distress interface activated. Probe launched. 101 attempting contact. Receptors positive. The transmitters are negative. 101 attempting to stabilize. Relaunch. Outrider structural integrity corrupted. Losing control. 101 has failed.
By Myanmar's waters, who dares passage across gleaming Bifrost? Show thyself, for none may venture into noble Asgard without Heimdall's sanctions. Show thyself, I say. Heimdall, but Heimdall has eyes. Heimdall eyes that can see. Heimdall ears that can hear. Heimdall would be an understatement, because Heimdall can see everything. Heimdall has never been known for one with much imagination, but now Heimdall, the one that guards the Rainbow Bridge, curses himself, for this time sucks. However, such self-reproach may have been unwarranted, for if what Himdall sensed was indeed a dream, then it is one that was shared with the alien warrior called Beta Ray Bill. Is something amiss, Beta Ray? There is a strange silence that has come upon thee. Does my request trouble thee? No, Odin. No, Lord Odin. I just thought I heard something. But it's gone now. My apologies, my lord. I await your command, so that I may complete this final quest. So be it, and upon thy return shall I, with great sorrow and reluctance, grant thee thy request, and reclaim thy portion of the Odin power. 100 approaching. Designated convergence point. Distress interface activated. Probe launched. 100 attempting contact. Receptors and transmitters unstable. Interface erratic. Disruption. Traced to convergence. Coordinate must abort before. Too late. Outrider structural integrity corrupted. Losing control. Quasar's log. Starting. To be filled out later. I really should keep better track of these things. But sometimes when you set yourself up with such grand scale missions like protecting the universe, it's the little things that slip by you. Yeah, like that faint buzz that whizzed by my head a few seconds ago. I was so busy installing this monitor that buzz was gone before I could track it. Well, no sense worrying about it. If it were something of a cosmic scale, one of my big ears would have signaled me by now. Yeah, Wendell, it was nothing. Then why do I feel so blasted guilty? 100 has failed. 111 approaching designated convergence point. Distress interface activated. Probe launched. 111 attempting contact. Receptors positive. Transmitters unstable. Interface erratic. Compensating. Signal boost implemented. Interface stabilizing. Transmitters positive. Interface established. Holding data. Download pending. Confirmation at target's matrix. Configuration and capability. Outrider structural integrity corrupted. No. So close. Not when I'm so close. Losing control. 111 has failed. I failed? What has happened? The vortex has vanished. I'm still alive. No. It is Outrider 111 that's still functioning. Brune, you are still a life essence, encased in a synthezoid. You can never truly be alive again. Still, whatever the manner of awareness, it is undeniable that I am still here. But where exactly is here? And what of that creature that was coming straight at me? The sensors verified its energy matrix capability with the Grand Practitioner's configuration. Linkage was confirmed. So, where is it? 111's survival means nothing if I had weathered the fury of the mystic swell, only to lose that which was I was sent to find. It has to be out there, somewhere. It has to. And thus it begins. 111 has succeeded. In a way, contact has been made. Sort of. And reality, as it was known up to this moment, will never again be the same for the Silver Surfer. Most definitely. Maintain control, 111. Perhaps another Outrider has succeeded where you failed. Activate network link. Nothing. No trace readings. Nothing. Wait. These readings may not be accurate. The Outrider's last entry reported a corruption in its structural integrity. 111. Access and diagnostic program. Exterior to interior. Scanning, imaging. What? This doesn't make sense. That is supposed to be a schematic of a ship's hull. The diagnostic program itself must also be corrupted. 111, interfacing with Outrider, neural system, cerebral receptors activated. Search and isolate any and all anomalies from original neural system baseline. Searching, isolating. What madness is this? Who are you? Where in the name of perdition am I? What? By Zenla's moons, what is happening here? Answer me. I can feel you probing my mind. Well, let me spare you the effort. If you are one of the few in this universe who doesn't know who I am, I'll enlighten you. I am the Silver Surfer, and I am not one who takes imprisonment lightly. Incredible. There is actually a new sentient presence in the Outrider system. Its systematic configurations are identical to that of the target matrix. 111 has accomplished a complete structural and cognitive interface with the target alien. It is as if we have entered each other's minds. Each other's brains? Then I am not inside some sort of spacecraft. Well, by the universal soul, the grand practitioner never prepared us for this. Stop muttering. I can hear you in my head, but your signals are garbled, indistinct. Curse me for falling into so obvious a trap. I actually believe yours to be a signal of distress. It was. It is. I can read your anger, Silver Surfer, but all will be explained once the cerebral interface is completed. Once the 111 databank has downloaded, you will understand and believe. I implore you, Silver Surfer, do not resist. I have crossed an entire universe, sacrificed everything, even my life, to perform this one task. Please, trust me. I don't know why I should, but for the present, I'll grant you the benefit of the doubt. Whatever message you wish me to hear, I'll hear. But if this turns out to be some... Wait. My surroundings. Blinking. In and out. As if through a strobe. Images. Picking through the fleeting flashes. Illusions. They must be. And the sensation of feeling lost. Patience, Silver Surfer. The disorientation will soon pass. Downloading complete. Eh? Where am I now? light years upon light years, have committed entire galaxies to memory. Yet, among these stars and planets, there is not one I recognize. Except that one. I know I've seen it before, yet it feels so familiar. Just as I feel that enormous space cruiser, even though I've never beheld this light before, is intended to annihilate that planet. It's going to destroy my home. I can't let this happen. I must stop it. Then why not simply demolish the ship? Why do I instead feel compelled to race down toward the planet? Yet that is what I must do. I must warn my people. I must save the people of Elysus. Even though I know that my best efforts will be not half good enough. I am performing a fool's errand, a horrible act of futility. Yet I must see it all through. I have no choice. The compulsion engulfs me. Black body's coming. Black body's coming. No. Drax. The Fantastic Four. Moondragon. Thanos. What are you all doing here? Waiting to die, Surfer. Black body coming. Black body coming. Black body's coming. Black body's coming. Yeah. Ain't that what usually happens when black body comes to go? Black body's coming. Shalaba. Fanan. By the gods of Zinla, you have to get out of here now. Haven't you heard? Black body's coming. I've heard, my beloved. Norin. We all have. But our fate here is sealed. All you know, all you love, are doomed. Unless you can save us. Black body's coming. Yes. I must save you all. Oh no. I am too late. Black body is here. This is insane. I've never seen this creature before in my life. I know I haven't. And though its size is imposing, it is not much bigger than several other foes I've encountered and vanquished. Then why, by all the cosmic deities, does it terrify me so? I have to do something. All I know, all I love, are depending on me.
Curse you, Herald. Your whining indecision will be the death sentence for your world. Stand aside, then, Silver Surfer, and let he who gave you your power be the one to show you how to properly wield it. Galactus. So this is all a power play. To the victor goes masses? No. Stay back. You swore my whole world you would spare. So I have it, Norinrod. But if you are too hesitant to save your world from the black body, then what does it matter who saves and for what end? But that type of assault is useless. Already the black body's shell opens to absorb all the energies in itself. Stop it, Galactus. The blackness will consume even you. And once that black mouth sips from the energy well, it must drink until the well is drained. Surfer, help us. We're being sucked into the hole. All you know, all you love, Nori, save us. By all the gods, save us. I everything draining from me, everything, all my power, all I know, all I love, all I am. No!
No. Tay, are you alright? What? What did you call me? Oh, my apologies, Elder. I did not mean to be so familiar. Grand Practitioner Tay. It was just that you seemed to be distracted. Yes, I suppose I was. Grand Practitioner Harkees Tay. That's me. That's my name, isn't it? Pardon? Never mind. Aslan. Yes, Elder. 10 of us await your next command. Excellent. No need to hide your fear, Aslan. Or any of you. The mission you have all volunteered for is infinitively deserving of fear. Remember, though, even Grand Practitioners are fallible. For all we know, we may be securing our hopes in a dream. All our findings may be wrong. There may be nothing beyond the vortex except annihilation. If any or all of you want to turn back, no, Elder, we are not afraid. Any hope is better than no hope at all. There is no life for us here that is worth it. Weeping is loss. Wrong, Aslan, so wrong. It will be mourned heavily. This way then, and hurry. The rupture will be upon us soon. Look at this. It's absolutely amazing. Grand Practitioner Tay, how did you actually manage to build all this without being detected by the territorial troopers? Quiet, Hen. The troopers may well stop us yet if we are not careful. How the elders accomplished this is less important than the fact that they have. Your confidence in us practitioners appreciated. Colossal. A lot of wonderful young believers gave their lives to provide us the distraction we needed. I only pray that we prove worthy of such sacrifices. By the cosmic essence, these are the outrider symbiotes we are to occupy? They look just like us. Elder, you never told us they would be replicants. It seemed the appropriate thing to do with all you've already sacrificed. I didn't want your soul's final dwellings to be that of strangers. Besides, when you return to Nasus, it would be nice if your family recognized you. Yes, Grand Practitioner, if we return. Our gratitude for the kindness, whatever our fates. It is with both dread and elation that I, Grand Practitioner Harkees Tay, of the Inaces Gorgon 101001, make this final outrider entry. Long have our legends speculated of a universe beyond the cosmic swells that erupt whenever the skin of the universe is broken, a universe where great power dwells. Half my life, I have worked with the practitioners to glean fact from such fancy, calculating the intervals of the breaches. We've probed within the swells, and indeed, finally detected somewhere deep within the rupture what appeared to be incredible living organisms of energy, life forms, which if our calculations were remotely correct, could be the salvation of our beloved Inaces, if we could but summon them. Initial transmissions attempts through the swells were ineffective. It became more evident with each futile effort that the only way to get a message through the swells was to physically carry it through. That is when I created the Outrider symbionts. Of what nature is this universe on the other side of the breach? Will it even be compatible with our own? Or is it all just moot? What if the swells are untraversable? What if these brave young rebels sacrificed everything for nothing? I must now end this file. In this transmission, the Outriders have reached their designated target coordinates and are preparing to enter the breach. If the interface succeeds, this record will be read by the energy beings upon initial download by the Outrider replicants. If not, may the souls of the sacrifice forgive us for casting them adrift in a fool's dream. Poor Harkia's Tay. He feared so much for us. Despite all the research, all the calculations, in the end, it all came down to faith, our faith in his dream.
My presence here is vindicated. I have not been able to net link with the other Outriders. I can only surmise that they did not survive the journey through the swells. Of the 10 sent, it seems that only 111, the 7th messenger, has succeeded. Just as only you, Silver Surfer, have been chosen as the savior of the universe, if you choose to accept. How could I not, after experiencing these images you fed into my brain, the destruction of all the beings who ever entered my life, by inhabiting my mind of Harkia's Tay, rather blatant exercise to garner your belief, effectively blatant, I should say. So what now? If I am to help your world, I need to know how to get there. I need coordinates. Coordinates would be useless, even if it were possible to chart them. If the Elder's theories are correct, even at your maximum speed, it would take the time equivalent of several suns aborting and dying before you've covered half the distance between here and Anasis, Guardian 101001. You must cross over to the other side of the universe the same way 111 did, through the cosmic swells. And that journey is one only, I fear, you will have to make alone. This Outrider is spent. All the data you need to locate the breach has been implanted in your memory. Once I disconnect the interface, it will be yours to access, and I will be gone. Tell Grand Practitioner Tay that the dreams were true. Disconnected.
No! Stop! Aslan! Too late. The computer, brainscape, starting to sputter, break up. It's as if something inside of me was dying. I'm back. All the stars. I recognize every one of them. I'm home. Outrider 7. He's gone. I can't hear him anymore. They sacrificed everything. I only pray that I prove worthy of such sacrifices. Yes, I now know what I have to do. Now I know where.
Strange. I had all but forgotten when all these stars seemed unfamiliar to me, as those I gazed upon in Outrider Memories files.
It seems like an eternity since I felt the discomfort of being lost. How I grew to envy other space travelers for whom that discomfort merely prefaced the exhilaration of discovery. Wow, for the herald of Galactus, every such discovery portended disaster. Perhaps this is the new destiny I have been unknowingly waiting for. The chance to start afresh. A chance to escape the guilt. To serve a galaxy that seeks assistance, not atonement from me. For whom my past is but a mere inconsequence, buried an entire universe away. To be born anew, or to die at birth. Either way, it is my destiny. Next issue. Catch a wave